In today's video, I want to show you how you can get your optimal sensitivity for Xdefiant. Now before I did this, I was finding aiming quite difficult. It just wasn't feeling very natural, but after doing this, I was able to hit so many more shots, get so many more kills, and it just improved my gameplay by so much. Now, finding your optimal sensitivity is different for every single person. Some people like it really sensitive, some people don't, and it really just depends on you. But I found a really great way you can actually find the optimal sensitivity for your specific needs. So we actually want to go ahead onto Steam and we want to install an app called AimLabs. Now AimLabs is completely free and basically it allows you to train with shooting, help you train your aim, but it also has this really cool sort of module in it which helps you to figure out what sensitivity you should set your game at. I'm going to show you how you use it and then I'm going to show you how you convert this to Xdefiant later. So basically install it, it's completely free, you can get it on Steam and then start by playing it. So once we're inside of AimLabs, we basically want to go over to where it says Analyze and then we can go over here to where it says Basic. And essentially the way that Basic works is it says evaluate your settings. You basically have to run through some assessments and from that you can go ahead and give you your optimal sensitivity. So there's two options here. You've got the flick optimizer and you also have the advanced one here. Now the flick one is free, the advanced one is paid, but the flicked one is pretty good. So basically you want to start it and the way it works is going to go ahead and there's going to be a ball on screen. The ball's going to basically move around the screen and your job is just to move and hit the dot as quick as possible. So that's the first one. Then the second one is going to be one where it's going to move the ball around. You have to basically track it. And then it's going to, in the end, give you your optimal sensitivity. Now, for me, this was so helpful, and I'll just show you how it works. Now, first, before you go into it, you have to put the DPI of your mouse. Most mice are 800, so I'm just going to put 800. I believe mine is 800. You can look up what your mouse is online, but put 800 if you don't know. So just press continue, and it will take you into the game. Now, I have an injured shoulder right now, so I can't really move my arm very well, so I'm going to be very bad at this. But essentially, it's going to start off and it's going to test out different sensitivities. This is the first challenge here. Follow the ball around. And basically, you just want to stay tracked onto it. You don't have to click or anything like that. And this is just to help see how good you are at tracking. Next up, they have this one here. I believe this could be the big ball one. So you have to basically click onto the ball. And some of them will feel really unnatural. Like for me, this feels really unnatural. Because it's way too sensitive for me. But basically you just want to try and do it and you can notice that I'm over flicking every single time. And by this it's going to basically learn like your patterns, how you flick, all that kind of stuff. And it's going to be able to calculate your sensitivity. Now you have to do this for about 10 minutes and it'll run you through like loads of different sensitivities. And then lastly we have this little one which is the small balls. These are much harder than the big ones. And you don't have to be like super fast for it, you just have to do it before the ball disappears. And it doesn't matter if you do multiple shots because it takes into account your hit percentage as well. So you can see right now, top right, I've got 47% hit rate, 57, 53. But just try and be natural with it, I guess. At the top you can see there's a countdown and then on the left there's a point as well. You get points for actually completing this task. So basically you have to go through that and those are the 3 different games you go through and they'll keep repeating it over and over again with different sensitivities and you basically have to repeat this for about 10 minutes and within 10 minutes it's going to give you a score that you can then convert into Xdefiant. So now that we've gone ahead and actually finished that, it will tell you your score. What I'd recommend doing is going over to your settings and then going over to controls here and it's going to show you the sensitivity that they've given you. You want to apply the settings that they give you. So after that game they'll ask if you want to apply the settings, put yes and they will put the settings here. So you can see for me I've got a 0.75 sensitivity, 70 FOV, 0.5 ADS and 50 field of view. So these are my AimLabs ones. Now the thing is with this you can't export directly from AimLabs into Xdefiant yet. So we're going to have to use a different website to go ahead and convert it, but it's very simple to do. So you can just go ahead and Google AimLabs to Xdefiant converter. I can't remember which one I used. I think I used this one to be honest. So what you want to do, this is called Aiming Pro. Aiming.pro is a pretty good one. You want to convert from AimLab and you want to convert to Xdefiant. So just type it in there and it'll come up here. So it's going to ask you for your sensitivity, and for this you want to go ahead and put the top sensitivity here, so the hip fire setting, that's the one I put in there. So for me it's 0.75. Put your mouse DPI in there, so for me it's 800. And then you can fiddle those bits if you want to, but you don't have to. Now over here, this is going to be the sensitivity, and this is what you're going to want to put into Xdefiant. So now we're inside Xdefiant. We want to go to the top, go to settings, we want to go down to mouse and keyboard, and then in here we can go ahead and put the number that it gives us into here. I don't believe you can do points, so for me I just rounded up because mine was like 21.7, so I just rounded it to 22. And then I just left the ADS sensitivity multipliers just how they are. And it basically made it so much easier for me. I noticed instantly when I went into a game that I was able to track players really well. I was getting so many more kills, and it just meant that the game was kind of more optimized for me and the way I like to play. So basically that's how you go ahead and do it. If you enjoyed the video and found it useful, be sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below that it helped, and let me know if you have any other videos you'd like me to make on Xdefiant or any other game in particular. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.